Hello everybody, this is Quaddy, and this is the Journey closed public beta thingamajig again. I showed off some gameplay videos of it just a while ago, and I wanted to make another set of videos on it, just like 2 or so. This is probably going to be a 2-parter. Primarily, I wanted to show you guys that within the day after I recorded those videos, there was another update from that game company, and they completely fixed the freezing issues, at least that I could tell, because I played through the entire game without a single freeze. It is a demo, it does end pretty much right after we froze the last time, but I just want to show you guys, go through the whole demo, maybe talk about a few of the things in the demo, and yeah, just interesting stuff like that. So, pretty much all this stuff is just up to speculation. I'm probably just going to kind of make up my own theories as I play through the game. And, that's that. So yeah, we'll just let the game start up here. I already updated the game, so we don't have to go through any more loading screens for that. But yeah, just the convenience and the service, like the speed at which they fixed that problem, because it was a pretty big problem. I was really impressed with them. Like, I was really happy that they got to work on that as soon as they did and got it gone as soon as they did. So now the game doesn't freeze anymore. So yeah, big props to that game company for fixing things up. But yeah, since the last time I played the game during those video recordings, I have actually gotten a little bit more familiar with the game. I understand a few more little secret parts of it, so I'm going to show off as much as I can. I'm not probably not going to be able to show off everything, but anyways, let's get started. That cutscene just never ceases to be pretty amazing. So, you first have to control the camera with the 6-axis, but actually, after that little opening thing, they force you to use the 6-axis, but after that you can just use the right control stick to change your camera angle easily, which I find much more convenient. Although the 6-axis is a neat feature. So we're just coming up to the intro of the game. Well, that was the intro of the game, but this is kind of the introduction to our goal right here. And something interesting about these tombstones after this. So as soon as you take a few Alright, sorry about that, we just got a phone call, so I'll just cut that out. Anyways, so these 2 tombstones right here, I believe they're tombstones anyways. It seems like we've got a big graveyard ahead of us, filled with these things. But these 2, they have these scarves on them, and I feel like they may have something to do with two important figures based upon something that we'll be seeing later on in the demo. But yeah, this game has a lot to do about these cloths kind of flowing in the wind. If you press and hold circle, or if you just tap it, your character kind of makes these different noises, like that. If you hold it down, then you can make that big shockwave of a sound, and that's actually the primary way to activate any cloths that have lost their color. We'll get into that a little bit later, but yeah, you can just press the circle button and you make noises. So we have this big graveyard here, at least I believe it's a graveyard. It's kind of strange because they're all in the same area, but you don't really see them anywhere else. So I kind of almost get this idea there may have been some kind of a battle or something. I could be wrong about that, maybe just a bunch of people up and went down there, but I don't know. Definitely look a lot like tombstones, though. So that's our first bit of cloth. The cloth actually gives us the ability to jump. You guys have seen in my other gameplay videos of this. But yeah. This half of a statue right here, it's actually an incomplete version. I think the head has been broken off, but we'll be seeing a full version of those later on. I didn't really even take that into account until later on when I noticed the resemblance. It's something you'd probably see immediately, but I didn't really notice it until later on. But yeah, we're just continuing through the desert. My computer's dropping a few frames. Never fun. But yeah, what we're heading over to here is kind of this small shrine out of the way of where we're actually going, which is down there. We're gonna save that for a little while later. I actually tried going out beyond, like, once you start the game, I tried going backwards, and it has a very similar effect to what Shadow of the Colossus did by, it pushes you back with this huge gust of wind and your character can't go any further. I think same thing if you go to the sides, you actually get blown forward. I tried going all the way to the side, but the wind just blew me so far forward that it started that intro when you reach the top of the hill. But anyways, so we have this little shrine right here. If we use our call ability right there, we can activate all those at once. You can also activate them by just running up to them, but this way's faster. So this almost sarcophagus-like statue, it appears at different points in this beta demo, and it seems like it gives us a bit of side story that isn't necessarily important to the main plot. Like, there are two different ways that you get sort of very vague plot details in this game. This is the first one. The second one we'll be seeing in a little while. But I think what they okay, we just lost a lot of frames, so I'm going to cut that out. It seems from what the sarcophagus story was telling us was that there were many travelers like us, and many of them didn't make their journey, so that's why there's so many tombstones around here. It's because a lot of them weren't able to make it through the desert. I could be wrong about that. And the weird thing is that they show a few survivors in the actual cutscene, but right here, they're all tombstones, so I don't know what that means. Maybe we're one of the last surviving travelers. I could be wrong, but I could be wrong about any of these things. Don't take any of this to heart. I'm just sort of speculating my own theories, that kind of thing, because this is really an interesting game. All the different ideas. So here's an interesting thing. There are a bunch of these over here, and we can actually activate them, but I haven't found a use for them. I don't think these do anything. But yeah, as you can see, there are a bunch of temples. That particular one is very broken down, but this other one and a few other ones going all the way over there in this little valley. This little, I guess it's a valley type area. Can't quite climb up there, so let's go around the side. But anyways, this is what a full one actually looks like. Most of them look like this. You can see one of those statues in here, a full statue, and you can see one over on that main building over there. But this one we actually can't access because there's a gate in the way. And I've tried activating all of these tombstones because they seem to activate, you know, particularly important things like this. But I haven't ever been able to actually open this one up. So I don't know if you can open them up or not. I don't think you can. Based on, you know, I was trying for a good 5 minutes to open up one of these and they just weren't opening. It was kind of interesting. I was hoping I could get some more plot details, but it was a no-go, so. Anyways, we got our second jump upgrade. Now we can double jump, actually. And also, whenever you jump off the side of structure, you automatically kind of do this little hop. It's not quite as powerful as the normal jump, but yeah. And also, we have that sliding ability. I read up that they wanted to make a form of transportation that wouldn't get tedious, because, you know, you're pretty much walking through this whole desert, and they didn't want you to be able to hop through the whole desert, you know, just press the jump button repeatedly, so they made that a limited feature so you could reach higher up places, and then they made the slide so that you could quickly cross certain distances if you're going downhill. I think it's a really neat feature. The first time it happened, I was pretty impressed. I was like, oh crap, I'm sliding, yes! But anyways, right here, you can use the call and get rid of all 4 of those at once. That releases a bunch of these cards. The purpose of these cards, it seems like, is to allow our character to get higher into the air, because they recharge our scarf right there. I'm just gonna call it a scarf, that cloth that we have, and they allow us to jump, and then, you know, once we jump, they recharge us by doing that. So it seems like they have some kind of magical property. Anyways, there's more of those temples that I mentioned before. The one we're going to, though, is right in the middle here, so let's do this. If you call all these cards, they actually all come to you and allow you to fly over here. So now we're over here. These tombstones are actually too far away for us to just call. I think we could go to either side and then use the call function, but I'll just run across all of them to show that that's the other way to do that. Anyways, here's one of those full statues. I always thought that that icon on her chest, and also when we make a call, it looks kind of like a fist. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if it means anything. I kind of get the idea that these markings, they always are composed of like 4 markings making up kind of a square design. I kind of get the feeling that's some kind of a name or something. In that cutscene, that figure in the white robes, it seems like she's kind of telling us about this civilization that our character may belong to. And it looked like they gave plants names or something. I don't know. I have no clue about this stuff, but it seemed like they maybe harvested the plants to create these cloths. Maybe the plants had some kind of magical properties. There's all sorts of weird stuff going on here that I'm not quite sure about, but I'm just speculating, as I said, and as I'll be saying. So yeah, don't take anything I'm saying to heart. I'm just rambling on, trying to think of why certain things may be going on here. This area in most occasions has been where I've connected to somebody online. Anyways, we're going to wait until next time to start this place, so thank you for watching. Next time we will be beginning this particular area, and that is that, so thanks for watching. Bye.